Okay.
Holy shit, you know what I just realized?
What?
This is our first voiceover on Windows 7.
It is.
Wow.
I switched operating systems to Windows 7. And it's working. And I like it. This is Fontaine Futuristics. This is getting towards the end. This is the level that I thought was the last level. My first time playing through, I thought this was the last level. But there's two more after
You told
this.
me it was the last level when I asked you how far you were through.
Well, to my defense, this is the last level with Big Daddies and harvesting Adam with little sisters.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. And so just to begin the level, you're just in this area. I'm not sure what the deal is, but you have to go through the water again to get to the real Fontaine Futuristics portion. Let me just make some noise. 17 audio diaries on this.
That's a lot of drinking, and I don't have a drink in front of me, so I need to fix that.
Anyone who listened to the Awesome/Nasty We Took Her Canoeing podcast knows we've been drinking plenty. And
that's the greatest name for a podcast.
We should probably take a break. If you like our commentaries on here, be sure to check out our podcast. It's like this, but way crazier and way less censored.
And way less talk about video games.
Yeah, a lot more sexual talk.
A lot of anal sex, typically.
Well, we try to keep that, for the most part, out of BioShock.
Yeah, there's no butt sex involved in this.
Oh, I thought of a porn name.
I don't know.
A porn name for this game.
You did?
BioShocker. It's
okay.
Yeah, I think you could figure it out from that. So, whenever you're
SHOCKER or BioShock her?
ER. I was thinking of the move. But anytime you walk through the ocean, be sure to keep your eye out for little flashing things, because there'll be atom slugs worth 10 atom. Not a big deal, but atom's so scarce.
It adds up if you get a number of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably 4 or 5 of them throughout the game, and that's equal to like a plasmid slot or a, something. Okay, so once you get in here, this is kind of the real main part of this level.
Okay.
And there's this crazy guy who...
So the chick that you shot in the very opening of this video, could you have theoretically just ran past her and left her behind? Because...
Well, I didn't even think of that.
Oh, okay.
This crazy dude, though, he's like a gelatinous blob in some test tube, and his mind is controlling this robot. Pretty weird. Pretty weird.
The one that's like right in your face.
Yeah, the robot with a little TV screen on it that's talking to you. But we don't listen to the audio, so
right, that's why I
understand what's
talking
happening.
to you. I don't know what you're talking about.
So you got the Houdini splicer. Haven't maxed out research on these guys yet, so don't forget to take pictures of guys that you haven't fully maxed research on. Oh yeah. So right now he's throwing projectiles at me, and with telekinesis you can grab them and throw it back. And if you're able to grab it, throw it back, and kill him, that's an achievement.
Oh. Is this the easiest place to get that achievement, or...?
Houdini splicers are the ones that throw explosive projectiles. Also Big Daddies with rocket launchers you can do it against, but since the Houdini splicers are so much weaker than Big Daddies, you're more likely to get the kill.
And I assume just getting the killing blow on a Houdini splicer is what gets you the achievement, not necessarily like doing over 50% damage. So you could weaken him to one hit of health left with whichever is your favorite gun, and then tag him with okay,
with his own projectile.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, that was like one of the last achievements I got.
Other than getting to level 40 in multiplayer.
Right. Single player achievements.
Single player.
Yeah, it just, like, my first time through just didn't happen. I didn't do it. But most of the other ones you will get just by playing. Even if you're not planning on getting them. Okay, and then once you cleared out this area, you'll try to access the next door, and it's going to do a bioscan. So that's up next.